Move on and talk about another African player. This man in your picture, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, is moved to Dortmund, and I think he's a good one. This one player that will, at some point, win the African Footballer of the Year. Has done a lot in the French league, and now he has gone on to stepped up to a bigger level.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good to see he's left the French league. No disrespect to the French league, but it's not a better league compared to the Bundesliga. And we're going to look out for Aubameyang in the Champions League.
Okay, all right. Let's move on now, and we're going to have to leave football quickly on the show this morning, and we'll talk about what you have on screen. The IF Diamond League top athletes gather in Lucerne, Switzerland, and Usain Bolt will not be there, but of course Nigerian interest. Blessing Okagbare is going to be there. Regina George as well is going to be there. I mean, they're going to be facing, but this time Blessing is doing long jump, and Regina George, she's going to be going in 400 meters, and we hope that these athletes would do us proud. Yeah,
athletics in Nigeria has really nosedived, in my own opinion, because I remember there was a time when you still have loads of Nigerian athletes in the Diamond League. Right now we have only 2 Diamond League ranked athletes, and that's Regina George and Blessing Okagbare. Then it used to be Charity Okpara, Olusoji Fashuba, Francis Obikweli. But we just have to.
Well, let's stick with what we have.
Yeah, we stick with what we have, and hopefully the authorities in charge will do what is best for this country. Okay,
let's still talking of athletics now. Usain Bolt will definitely not be in Switzerland, but he will be in the next Diamond League race that's going to be held in Paris. But he has some interesting things to say about his plans and what he hopes to do, in France. Let's listen to Usain Bolt.
Mistakes over the years, figure out what he did wrong, and this is last year. The year after Beijing was kind of down year, but it was kind of because you were kind of happy, extra happy, so you kind of lose focus. But I've gotten past that now, and I figured out it's all about training if you want to be the best, and I want to continue dominating until the next Olympics. So I have to work hard, train hard, and stay focused. As you said, I've won everything already, but now is to show that I can be a dominant sprinter. You want to dominate for the rest of your career. I remember asking Michael Johnson, why did you retire? And he said, I've won everything and I've dominated everything, so I want to be that person also, and to dominate for the rest of my career. It's going to be hard. It's going to be challenging.
Well, you just love the man. You just love to hear him speak. He wants to dominate for the rest of his career. He's compared himself with the greats. At some point, he compared himself with Muhammad Ali, and you heard him just talking about Michael Johnson, another athlete who did so well during his time and won everything, dominated, and retired as one of the best ever.
Yeah, the local motif.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about Wimbledon now. We're on the home stretch, and yesterday, we're down to the final 4 for the ladies.
For the ladies,
and we're going to have a new winner.
Absolutely.
A new name will be on the trophy for the ladies. Of all the 4 ladies in the semi-finals, none of them has won it before.
Yeah, so I don't want to be saying the ladies championship is very unpredictable because it's beginning to sound like a broken record. But like I said, it's going to be a new champion, and Sabine Lisicki will be taking on Radwanska. Yeah, I think that's the line.
That looks like where the champion will come from.
I think that's the matchup for the semi-finals. And Lisicki is ranked 24th, while Radwanska is ranked 4th. And they've met twice actually. Head-to-head is one apiece for each other for both of them.
And the other, this was Radwanska defeating Lina. It was a very interesting match. But for the other semi-final, Kirsten Flipkin of Belgium, who defeated Petra Kvitova, who take on Mariam Balotelli, the conqueror of Sloane Stephens.
Absolutely. Like I said, I'm really rooting for Lisicki to win the championship, because if she actually goes on ahead and win this Wimbledon final, she's going to be the first German player since Steffi Graf. That was back in 1999 to do that.
Okay, all right. So let's talk about the men quickly. We're going to see a whole lot of interesting matches today. For the guys, let's go look at the top seeds still left in the competition. We have Novak Djokovic, Andy Murray, David Ferrer. But let's quickly see how they're going to play. David Ferrer will take on Juan Martín del Potro. Fernando Verdasco will file out against Andy Murray. Novak Djokovic will take on Thomas Berdych. And two guys from Poland, Lukas Kubot and Jerry Janovic, will step up.
Yeah, the Djokovic and Berdych clash, I think we should look forward to that because there's just 5 places in between them. Djokovic #1 in the world, Berdych #6, and but I think Djokovic has what it takes to actually move on into the semi-finals.
Okay, what about Juan Martin Del Potro and David Ferrer? It looks like the biggest matchup for me.
Yeah, Del Potro Ferrer head-to-head to Ferrer 6-2. Well, but you know how these games go sometimes. Form usually are thrown out of the window, and you won't be surprised if Del Potro actually comes top in his
Okay, all right. That's our review of what has happened at Wimbledon and the things that will happen today. Well, that's how we're going to have to wrap it up on the show this morning. But we will not leave without allowing you see the papers. We're going to close with the papers.